Welcome to Video 3, your college class schedule. Hello, I am Stacy Solomon, the Academic Advisor for the Dual Enrollment Honors Program at Kennesaw State University. This video will provide you with information regarding your college class schedule. Let's start with the parameters for choosing courses. You will need to select courses that you need to fulfill graduation requirements. These courses can range from a 4th credit of English or Science to Health or PE. When you applied to KSU, one of the documents you and your counselor completed was the consent form that listed requirements you have to meet in order to graduate. We will have a copy of the consent form in your file folder at your advising session and will refer to it to complete your schedule. In addition to taking courses you need for graduation, you can also take courses to give you more of a head start on college. A lot of our DEHP students take psychology, sociology, human communication, public speaking, and philosophy as electives. Once you've completed an introductory course, then more advanced courses will be available to you. To understand college courses at KSU, let me give you a brief overview. All college courses last one semester, and one semester of a college course, that is 3 credit hours or more, will equal 1 full unit of a high school course. Most college courses are 3 credits. Lab science courses and calculus courses are 4 credits, while music ensembles and PE electives are just 1 credit. Part-time DEHP students split their time between the KSU and high school campuses. Most part-time students take between 1 and 3 classes at KSU and take the remaining courses at their high school in order to total 4 Carnegie units per semester. These students are only eligible for Excel funding. DEHP students who choose to attend KSU full-time will take 4 to 5 courses at KSU, or 12 to 15 credit hours. These students have the possibility of completing their entire freshman year of college in dual enrollment. Most school districts require you to be enrolled in 4 classes and may not let you withdraw from a class midterm if you would have less than 12 credits. We strongly recommend that during your first semester you take just 4 college classes to allow you time to get used to the different pace and expectations of college courses. Also, if you are taking 4 college classes, you don't have to take anything at your high school and should not take more than 1 class there. Most of our classes meet twice a week, so you don't have to commute to KSU's campus 5 days a week. Most classes meet Mondays and Wednesdays, or Tuesdays and Thursdays, so students typically have Fridays off from college classes. In addition, KSU also has classes that meet 3 days or 1 day per week. Our 3-day-per-week classes usually meet on Monday, Wednesday, Friday for 50 minutes, while our 1-day-per-week classes may be a double block for 2 hours and 45 minutes, or a hybrid class which meets only 1 hour and 15 minutes on 1 day per week and incorporates outside online assignments. One of the biggest concerns we hear is, will 15 minutes be enough to get between classes? The answer is yes. You can definitely get across campus in 15 minutes, or even less. One final word about your class schedule. Do not load up 4 classes on just 2 days. This will help to ensure that you do not have multiple tests, projects, and final exams all due on the same days and times. As I mentioned earlier, you will need to plan your schedule around the courses you need for high school or college graduation. At your advising session, you will receive an advising handbook with the most current list of all courses funded by Excel and Move On When Ready. You will be choosing your courses from these lists. Courses that are funded by both Excel and Move On When Ready are your academic courses such as English, Math, Social Studies, Sciences, Foreign Languages, and Economics. Additional elective courses funded only for Move On When Ready students are offered in subjects such as accounting, art, culinary arts, computer science, and more. If you choose to take a course that isn't on the approved Excel Move On When Ready course list, you will be responsible for paying for the course out of pocket. The current tuition fee is $169.93 per credit hour. You will not receive high school credit for the course, but you will receive college credit, and it will be placed on your KSU transcript. You also have the option to take music performing arts classes for 0 credit. This will allow you to take the class for free. For instance, you may choose to participate in an ensemble or choral group. You will attend class and perform with them without having to pay the tuition for the class if you sign up for the 0 credit. In most subjects, you have to start with an introductory college course unless you have AP credits. But in math and foreign language, you may exempt introductory courses based on your performance on KSU's placement test. Many of our dual enrollment students start in more advanced math and foreign language courses even if they haven't had AP. Your placement scores are recommendations, so you can take a lower level course if you want to, but you cannot take a higher level course than what is recommended. If you were recommended for a level higher than 1001, the introductory foreign language course, and you sign up for the 1001 course, you will be asked to change your schedule during the first week of classes because they need those seats for students who have no background at all in the language. If you have AP scores of 3 or higher in most subjects, foreign political science or history, or if you are currently taking an AP course and have not yet taken the exam, let your advisor know. We will assume that you will earn a 3 and exempt the introductory course. Then when you get your scores back, if you did not earn a 3, or if you did extremely well and earned a 5, you need to contact us immediately so that we can get you into the proper level course. You do have the option of taking a class that you have already had in high school. However, this class will count as an elective and not as a graduation requirement. For example, if you have had World Literature in high school and take KSU's English 2110 World Lit course, it will count as an English elective on your high school transcript and not as one of your 4 required English graduation requirements. We recommend that you take American Lit at your high school due to the number of prerequisites you will have to meet at KSU in order to take the class here. You can take Personal Fitness and Health here, but they are only funded for Move-On Ready students. Excel students may wish to take them at their high schools to save some money, or they can take these classes at KSU and pay the out-of-pocket expense. We want you to be aware that if you specifically need chemistry or physics for high school graduation, these are rigorous courses at KSU that are intended for science majors, so they are more in-depth and cover more content and are generally more difficult than high school courses. If you are planning to be a science major, it makes sense to take them here. If you are not planning to be a science major, you may prefer to take these at your high school. We encourage DEHP students to try honor sections. We get excellent feedback on them from our students for a number of reasons. Honors courses are only for honors and DEHP students. The class size is smaller, and they are taught by honors faculty. We hear from students and parents all the time who found that AP classes in high school were exhausting because of the constant nightly workload. KSU Honors model is very different. We emphasize quality, not quantity, of assignments. There are the same number of assignments as other regular sections, so you will not have a busy work overload. Also, these classes are designated on your transcript, and they will transfer to other college honors programs. Students at public high schools must still take the end-of-course milestone test in U.S. history and economics at their high schools. While DEHP students do well on these tests, and we've never had a student fail the EOCM test, if you are concerned about your performance on the test, you might wish to take these courses at your high school. We also recommend that DEHP students who do take economics and U.S. history at KSU use the online EOCM study guides to help them prepare for the exam. If you do choose to take U.S. history, we recommend taking 2 courses to prepare: History 2111, U.S. History to 1877, and History 2112, U.S. History since 1877. You should not take all of your graduation requirements in fall semester unless you intend to graduate early in December. If you do not wish to graduate early, reserve at least 1 course needed for graduation to take in spring semester. We do recommend that you take any science course that is needed for graduation in fall semester. There is a high demand for KSU science courses, and occasionally some have filled on the first day of registration, especially physics. We want to make sure that you can get a seat in a science class if you need science for graduation, so taking it during your first semester is your optimal choice. The number of quality points that will be given for a dual enrollment course varies by school district. In Cobb County, students are required to take the highest level of a subject before they will be given quality points for that same subject at KSU. For example, AP Language would have to be taken at the high school in order to receive extra quality points for English 1101 at KSU. Cherokee County has a list of KSU courses that they will accept for extra quality points. This list will be available in your advising handbook that you will receive at your advising session. In calculating the HOPE GPA, all dual enrollment students will receive 0.5 extra weighting up to a maximum of 4.0 for each dual enrollment class. After watching all 3 video presentations, should you have any questions, you may send an email to the Dual Enrollment Office at dehp@kennesaw.edu. Please be sure you and your parents have watched all 3 videos before coming to your advising session. Thank you for being a wise owl, and we look forward to seeing you at advisement.